So if you just finished 12th, you love coding, but you have no clue what career you should choose, then this is the video for you. Because what I'm about to tell you might save you years of trial and errors. Most of the Indian students choose whatever degree their uncle, cousin, neighbor suggests them without ever asking, is this future proof or not? And as a result, when they graduate, they're stuck in a job that they hate. And I don't want that for you. I spent my gap year doing exactly what you are confused about right now. And today I'm going to give you the map I wish I had when I was in 12th. In this video, I'm going to tell you the hottest coding career in India and abroad, how much you can earn, what you would be doing every day, and what you need to study to get there. I will provide you the complete roadmap. Ultimately, it will be your choice which option you should choose. So grab a pen or save this video because by the end of this, you will know exactly what doors are open for you and which one is worth walking. So let's go. So the first option is software developer. A software developer is someone who writes codes to build app, website or tool that we use every day, like Instagram, Swiggy and Zomato. Their job is not just typing code but also solving problems, fixing errors, talking to teammates like designer and testers. A normal day of a developer includes planning what to build, writing code, fixing errors and talking to teammates. You can work in big tech companies, small startups or even freelance too. To become a developer, you can do a degree in BTech in CS or BCA or BSc in CS. But you don't need just a fancy degree here because skills matter more. You must learn at least one programming language like Python, Java or JavaScript and then share your work online so that companies can see them. Freshers in India earn about 3.5 to 6 lakh per year at the start. If you gain experience and get into big tech companies, you can earn about 15 to 30 lakh per year. In the US, the average pay is around 100 to 160k dollar per year. The good thing is this career is future proof because every industry needs software, banking, AI, healthcare, they all need good coders. And if you love solving problems, learning new tech and building things on the computer, then this might be a good choice. You can start by learning a simple programming language like Python, build small apps, share them on LinkedIn and GitHub. And you don't need to be a mad genius in here, just be patient, keep practicing and you can grow big in this field. Now, if you love coding, which I know you do, and you want to do something big in this field, then AI and ML engineer might be a right choice for you. In simple, AI means artificial intelligence, which means making computers smart like Siri or ChatGPT. And on the other hand, ML is a part of AI. It's about training computers to find the patterns into the huge data. So it's like predicting if an image is a dog or cat after feeding it thousands of images. As an AI and ML engineer, you mainly write code in Python, clean and prepare data, build smart models, test them, and make them work in real life through apps and websites. It's a job for people who enjoy solving problems, learning new tools, and working with the data. A newer option is becoming a prompt engineer. So prompt engineer are those who work with the AI tools like ChatGPT, and instead of building them, they give them proper instructions called prompts so that they can provide the best outcome. For example, instead of saying write an email, you guide it with exact details, and companies pay a lot to these people because it helps them save time and money. To get into AI and ML, BTech in CS, IT, data science or even maths is good, but you can learn online through courses and build projects on GitHub. For prompt engineering, you don't need a special degree. Just strong English, creativity and understanding how AI responds is good. The pay is solid too because in India you can expect to earn between 8 to 15 lakhs per year as a starter, and abroad you can easily cross 100k dollar per year. Prompt engineers are new but they are getting really paid well if they are good at what they do. Nobody is expecting you to become an expert overnight. All you need is a learning mindset, how data works, and you can start simple by learning Python, understanding how data works, and you will get there. In simple words, cybersecurity is all about protecting computers, apps, and data from hackers and scammers. A cybersecurity analyst is like a digital security guard, which they watch over network, check for threats, quickly export, and teach people how to stay safe online. As a beginner, you don't need to be a coding expert, but knowing basic programming like Python or JavaScript, understanding how internet works, and learning how to use security tool is super helpful. One part of this field is called DevSecOps, which means adding security steps right after the developers write code and deploy the new code. It's about catching the mistakes fast so that they don't get hacked later. In your daily work, you will monitor system, run security checks, fixes issues by writing script, and sometimes act like ethical errors to find the loopholes before the hackers do. Here, soft skills also matter because you will explain risk to people who are not into tech. While a degree in computer science is always valued, but you can always start simple by doing online courses, learning Linux basics, and maybe join big bounty program to practice real life security testing. As a beginner, you can earn between 4 to 6 lakhs per year in India and it can goes up to 10 to 15 lakh XP with experience. And in the US, the starting pay is between 70 to 90k dollars. The best part is this career future proofs because hackers won't stop and companies want good cybersecurity people to protect them. So if you love solving puzzles, spotting mistakes and protecting people online, then this might be a good career for you. First, let's talk about what's the cloud. Think of it like this. Instead of saving files, videos, and apps into your personal computer, companies store them into huge, powerful computers owned by big companies like Amazon AWS, Google Cloud, Microsoft Azure. So when you are using Netflix or Google Drive, you are actually using the cloud. A cloud engineer's job is to set up these online computers, make sure they run smoothly, and store data safely and handle millions of users without crashing. A DevOps is a mix of two words, developers and operations. A DevOps engineer is the bridge between the person who writes the code and someone who runs the server. They build pipelines, which are some automatic system that takes the new code, test it, and put it live without delays. This way, apps get faster updates and with low error. Every big companies collect huge amount of data like what you watch on Netflix or what people buy online. But this data is messy and data engineers took that data, clean it, and prepare it in such a way that companies can use it to make the better decisions. In short, cloud engineers keeps the server alive, DevOps engineers make sure the updates happen smoothly, and data engineers handles and prepare massive data. These three roles often work together, use similar tools, and are needed in every big tech companies these days. If you choose this path, you will learn basic coding like Python, work with cloud platforms like AWS, learn how to handle database, and use tools to automate boring tasks. In India, fresher can expect to earn between 6 to 10 lakhs and it can goes up with experience. And in the US, you can easily expect to earn above $100K. So that's pretty much about it, and it's your choice if you choose it or not. Basically, this job is all about working with numbers and information to help companies make better decisions. For example, imagine an online store where they have tons of data about what kind of clothes people buy, when they buy, and where they live. A data analyst looks at this data, clean it up, and find the patterns like what kind of clothes sells most in winter or which city has the most customers. Now they turn all of these numbers and boring things into graphs and charts so that their boss can easily understand them. A data scientist goes one step further. They do the same thing as a data analyst but also build smart tools that can predict the future. Like when the Netflix suggests the shows, that's the data science behind it. They use coding, math, and machine learning to train computers to look into hidden patterns and make predictions. In daily life, data analysts and data scientists spend time in collecting the data, writing code in Python or SQL, cleaning mistakes and creating graphs in tools like Excel or Power BI, and sometimes even building AI models to automate the task. They work in big tech companies, bank, healthcare, AI, everywhere there is data. So as others, you can also do BTech in CS or data science here, but if you don't, you can also learn it online, learn Python or SQL, and then take online certificates and publish your work online. Starting salary in India are about 5 to 7 lakh per annum as a starter, and it can goes up to 15 to 20 lakh per annum. In the US, freshers make about 70 to 90,000 dollars per year, and with experience at senior position, it can easily cross 120K dollars. So if you are one of those who learned statistics in math like mean, median, mode when it was in 11th and 12th grade, so this career might be a good option for you because it's all about stats after all. Now let's talk about most popular career option, which is mobile and web developer. If you love coding and want to build some cool stuff that people use every day, then becoming a web developer or app developer might be a good choice. Think about your favorite website like Amazon, Zomato, or Swiggy. Someone has to build all those button pages and features, and that's what a developer do. A web developer works on website you open in a browser. An app developer is someone who builds the app that you use on your phone. Developers are usually divided into two parts, front end and back end. So the front end is what you see and click, like the design and buttons. And the backend is for like how things work in the background, like saving your data or logging you in. And some people do both, and they are called full stack developers. The tools you use are pretty beginner friendly if you stick to the basics. HTML for writing the content, CS for designing it, and JavaScript for making it interactive. After that, you can learn React.js, which helps you build modern websites faster. For mobile apps, you can learn Flutter or React Native. They both help you build apps for Android and iOS on the same code base. A typical day as a developer is writing code, fixing bugs, testing features, and working with your teammates. Many developers work remotely or do freelance, so you can earn from anywhere. In India, fresher can expect to earn between 3 to 7 lakhs as they start, and with experience they can earn up between 8 to 15 lakhs per annum. In the US, freshers usually make 70 to 100K dollars per year. This career is also future proof, and don't worry about AI taking your job because it will only help you automate your tasks and making it faster. So don't worry about that. AI won't take your job. And the best part is you don't need to be in IIT or some fancy degree. You can learn online for free, practice by building the real project, share them on GitHub, and keep practicing because the more you build, the better you get. I think this is a super practical career to start after 12. I recommend you taking some online courses, learn with HTML, then CSS, then JavaScript, and then go with any framework. This is our last career option that I am going to cover in this video. A blockchain developer. A blockchain developer is someone who builds secure digital systems that don't need a middleman like a bank. Think of a blockchain as a huge digital notebook that everyone can see but no one can secretly change. This makes it super safe for storing important information like money, contracts, or who owns what online. One big part of blockchain is smart contracts. These are the tiny programs that runs on the blockchain and do things automatically. For example, if you buy something online with smart contract, the money and the product swaps the hand without needing a middleman like a lawyer or some extra fees. As a blockchain developer, you mostly write these smart contracts with using the programming language like Solidity, which is for Ethereum. You might also build decentralized apps or DApps like crypto wallets or NFT platforms. Your daily work includes coding, testing for bugs, and making sure your apps are safe from hackers. To get started, most people do BTech in CS or BSc in CS, or you can learn online through boot camps. You need to know the basic programming, how blockchain works, and also the knowledge of web development so that you can build a whole product, not just some contracts. The pay can be good for beginners. In India, you can expect to earn between 6 to 10 lakh as a fresher, and it can goes up to 15 to 30 lakhs per annum. And in the US, it can easily cross $100K. The field is still new, so if you can build some really good projects, you can stand out fast. The best part is blockchain is growing faster. Big companies and startups want it for finance, gaming, identities, or even for art. So if you know basic web development, then you can also explore this field. So this is it. These are the careers that you can actually build if you love coding. Now you don't have to blindly follow what others says. You got an option and you got a plan. Whichever path you choose, AI, cloud, web, or anything, remember it's not about where you start, it's about how deep you go. Keep learning, stay curious, and don't let anyone box you in. If this video helped you, save this, share it with your friends, and follow Tarun Singh Unfiltered for more.